Yo, stop what you're doing for a second, because this is insane. D4vd, yeah, the young blood who had the whole world vibing to hits like Romantic Homicide and Herewith. Me just dropped something that has the internet straight up losing it. And no, this isn't about a new album or some collab with a big name rapper. Nah, this is darker, way darker. Picture this, a whispered secret from the lips of someone who's gone. A message that was never meant to be heard. Until now, the last words of D4vd's girlfriend have surfaced, and the streets are buzzing like a hive that just got kicked. What exactly did she say? Who was she really talking to? And how deep does this rabbit hole go? Because what started as a normal music career just exploded into a full-on scandal that nobody saw coming. Fans are torn, critics are screaming, and the music world, yeah, they're panicking behind the scenes. Brands are sweating, insiders are sweating, and every post online is dissected like it's a crime scene. So buckle up, because what D4vd just revealed isn't just shocking, it's a bomb about to go off. And we're going straight to the heart of it. Alright, listen up, because this is where things start getting messy. D4vd, the rising star who had the internet vibing to tracks like Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, isn't just your average TikTok era phenom anymore. Nah, this is the kind of drama that turns a music career upside down overnight. And the reason? It all starts with his girlfriend's last words that have just surfaced. And trust me, they're not just sad, they're explosive dots. So who are we talking about? D4vd, born David Anthony Burke, the 20-year-old who went from recording lo-fi tracks on his iPhone in his sister's closet to pulling in billions of streams worldwide. The kid had an image, grounded, Christian, all about family, humble beginnings, and keeping it 100. But underneath that clean-cut Instagram persona, well, let's just say the streets and social media are whispering a lot of uncomfortable truths. And now, those whispers have a voice. Here's where it starts getting wild. Multiple anonymous sources, insiders, and people close to the situation have started dropping hints online. They claim D4vd's latest revelation about his girlfriend's final words isn't just emotional, it's scandalous, and it might completely flip the narrative around the artist we thought we knew. One source told us straight up, the words she left behind, they hit different. People aren't ready for this, and the truth is, they weren't kidding. Because as soon as those words leaked, fan forums, Discord groups, and Reddit threads went full-on meltdown mode. Memes everywhere, conspiracy theories on 100 new levels, and journalists scrambling for context like it's the next big Hollywood expose. But let's back it up a bit. Before all this chaos, D4vd had the perfect story. The kind of story that makes brands, media, and fans eat out of your hand. Born in Queens, raised in Houston, homeschooled after 7th grade, and still managing to grind his way to the top of the music industry all while keeping his Christian faith intact. The kid seemed untouchable. Humble beginnings, solo bedroom beats, DIY music videos that had that modern rags to riches fairy tale vibe. And then came the tracks. Romantic Homicide, a song that, in hindsight, sounds way too close to the bone. Lyrics about killing thoughts in my head, in the back of my mind. I killed you, at the time. Just emotional expression. Now, people are saying, maybe not. Fast forward to September 2025. While David was performing on tour, the world thought he was just another young artist living the dream. Sold out shows, festival appearances, and collaborations, everything checked the box. Fans were obsessed, brands were lining up to sponsor, and everything looked shiny. But behind the scenes, there were red flags no one wanted to talk about. Reports started surfacing that D4vd had been in an intense relationship with someone younger and underage girl, allegedly, and now, with these last words coming out, the connection isn't just suspicious, it's scandalous. Now, here's where it gets really sticky. According to the sources, the girlfriend, who we'll call Celeste for now, had been leaving subtle hints about her fears and frustrations before she disappeared from public life. Texts, Discord messages, and even late-night Instagram posts suggested she was scared. Scared of what? Scared of who? The digital breadcrumbs point directly to D4vd, and the streets are buzzing that this isn't just a case of heartbreak or teen drama. This is power, fame, and influence being used in the worst way possible. And here's the kicker, the timing of all this couldn't be more twisted. Fans noticed that the last messages from Celeste appeared just around D4vd's music releases, with lyrical content that now seems almost haunting. Songs about obsession, control, and mental dominant songs that were once brushed off as artistic expression are suddenly being read like diary entries from a scandal waiting to explode. One Reddit sleuth commented, "I don't want to believe it, but the lyrics and the messages line up to perfectly. This is next level creepy, and the internet is agreeing." Threads are filled with theories ranging from the he's innocent camp to the he's hiding something dark camp, with screenshots, timestamps, and alleged receipts flying everywhere. But it's not just the fans. Industry insiders are quietly panicking. Brands that were once thrilled to work with D4vd are suddenly stepping back. Crocs, Hollister, even some smaller sponsors have quietly deleted posts, blocked comments, and started internal investigations. And why? Because these brands aren't stupid, they see the writing on the wall. The last words revelation isn't just an emotional bombshell. It's a PR nightmare that could cost millions. Sources claim meetings were called at major agencies, with executives frantically asking, "Did we miss something? How did this happen under our noses?" Adding fuel to the fire, anonymous close friends of D4vd have started dropping statements that, while vague, are dripping with drama. One alleged friend said, "He always seemed obsessed. Not in a cute way. It was like he wanted control, total control, and now people are connecting dots that were obvious if you looked hard enough." That comment alone has sparked thousands of social media posts trying to dissect what control could even mean. Fans, journalists, and internet detectives are all asking the same thing. Is this just youthful drama? Or is it something darker? Meanwhile, the girlfriend's last words themselves, short, cryptic, but heavy, have been shared widely. People are analyzing every syllable, emoji, and punctuation mark. One Twitter post went viral. Her last words aren't just sad. They're screaming for answers, and the tension is building because no one knows if D4vd is going to address it directly or let the chaos spiral. The thing that makes this scandal so combustible is the contrast. You've got this image of a humble, grounded, faith-driven musician who came from nothing. And then behind the scenes, the alleged manipulation, secrecy, and dark relationship dynamics emerge. The clash is what's hooking the internet, because nobody likes a fairy tale when it hides a horror story underneath. And we haven't even gotten to the deepest layers yet. Sources hint that there may be more messages, more screenshots, more evidence tucked away, things that could completely rewrite what fans thought they knew about D4vd. This isn't just a scandal about a heartbreak or a leaked message, it's a potential career ender, and possibly something that could spark legal trouble. But before we go there, let's take a breath. This video of what makes this story viral isn't just the messages themselves. It's the timing, the symbolism, and the layers of narrative. Social media users are noticing patterns, dates aligning with music releases, posts deleted and re-uploaded, stories posted late at night, all hinting at a meticulous orchestration or a chilling coincidence. Either way, it's enough to keep the comment sections buzzing 24/7. And that's why this is only the beginning. We've introduced the scandal, teased the evidence, and shown how the internet, brands, and insiders are already reacting. But the layers go deeper, and trust me, the fallout is only going to escalate. So hang tight, because next, we're diving headfirst into the scandal breakdown and public reactions, uncovering the fake investigative findings, leaked reports, and anonymous accounts that are making this story blow up like a wildfire across social media. What really happened behind the scenes? How are people reacting? And what secrets are still buried, waiting to explode? Alright, so now that we've set the stage, let's get into the meat of the chaos. The girlfriend's last words? Yeah, they didn't just shock fans, they ignited a full-blown frenzy across social media, music circles, and even brand boardrooms. And you better believe the receipts are coming in hot. Anonymous sources close to the situation are dropping hints left and right, making the story feel like a live investigation unfolding before our eyes. First off, the messages. Oh, the messages. Screenshots have started surfacing online, some allegedly from Discord, some from Instagram DMs, and they show a chilling level of intensity in the relationship. One supposed snippet reads, "Do not text me, I'm scared, and you don't understand what I'm feeling." Another, allegedly posted just weeks before the revelation, hinted at secrecy, hiding, and manipulation. Fans are tearing these apart, line by line, emoji by emoji. Reddit threads are filled with people saying things like, "This isn't just drama, she's terrified, and he knows it." But it's not just fans losing their minds. Journalists and industry insiders are weighing in with their own hot takes. One anonymous music executive allegedly told us, "We always knew there were red flags. David's rise was meteoric, yes, but there was always this, something off. Now it's coming to the surface, and brands are freaking out." Speaking of brands, yes, major sponsors like Crocs, Hollister, and several lifestyle brands have reportedly pulled all campaigns and partnerships with D4vd overnight. Internal memos leaked, of course. The internet has everything suggest that these companies were trying to distance from potential PR fallout before the story fully went viral. And let's be honest, that's a major clue that something much bigger is lurking beneath the surface. Now, let's talk lavish spending, because in every viral fake news story, we need a little Hollywood flavor, according to unnamed sources. And yes, you know the internet loves these. D4vd had been dropping serious stacks on jewelry, cars, and luxury goods, sometimes in ways that don't quite match the narrative of a humble, grounded artist. Anonymous whispers are saying he was showing off a lifestyle that didn't make sense for someone supposedly so chill. There were private jets, crazy watches, and even rumors about expensive gifts given to keep certain people quiet. And while we can't verify every Gucci watch or private jet trip, the story is perfect fuel for speculation. People are reading it as more than flashiness, they see it as a power play, possibly related to the girlfriend scandal. And here's where it gets really, really messy. Public reactions are exploding in ways that feel almost cinematic. Twitter is divided. Some diehard fans are defending him with lines like he's innocent, "Y'all just don't get it," while others are calling for full investigations. This isn't art anymore, it's abuse. TikTok is flooding with memes, and yes, they're savage. One trending video even edits D4vd into a detective holding a magnifying glass over a Discord screen. Caption: "What did you do, David?" The meme energy is insane, but it reflects something bigger. The public is obsessed, terrified, and hungry for answers all at once. Meanwhile, online sleuths are digging like it's their full-time job. One anonymous user claimed they cross-referenced song release dates with message timestamps and found suspicious patterns. For example, the song "Romantic Homicide" released on September 7, 2022 coincides eerily with the girlfriend's last messages. Symbolism, coincidence, or a planned narrative that the internet is finally seeing through? Fans are debating it in threads, stretching hundreds of comments long, each one more dramatic than the last. Reddit moderators are begging for calm, but you know that never works. Chaos breeds chaos, and this story is feeding it all. And it's not just casual fans. Influencers, bloggers, and even late-night hosts have jumped in. One insider tweet, which the internet ate alive, claimed, "D4vd's team is panicking. They're trying to spin it like it's just emotional lyrics. People aren't buying it." Another viral post allegedly comes from a former tour crew member, saying, "I saw him hiding phones, deleting messages, whispering to managers. It was weird, man. Weird." Again, while nothing is confirmed, the hype is off the charts. Exactly how you know a story is viral material. Now, let's address the control and influence angle, because this is what really fuels controversy. According to leaks, and remember, these are anonymous for now, D4vd allegedly used his status, fame, and resources to isolate the girlfriend from friends and family, creating a dynamic where she allegedly felt trapped. Fans are connecting the dots with the last words she left behind, words of fear, anxiety, and quiet desperation. One Reddit comment summed it up perfectly: "This isn't just drama. This is like watching a thriller play out in real life, and we're all front row." Of course, speculation wouldn't be complete without inside details on alleged hush money and quiet interventions. Social media whispers suggest that D4vd may have been compensating certain people to keep silent about this video of the relationship. Whether that's true or not, the rumors alone are exploding the narrative. Fans are theorizing contracts, payments, and threats, basically a full-on thriller plot, but with real-life stakes. And the more the internet talks, the bigger the scandal grows. And let's not forget the classic tension-building elements: cryptic symbolism, eerie coincidences, and dramatic timing. Fans are pointing out that the girlfriend's last words came just before a big tour announcement. Songs that discuss obsession were trending, and posts were disappearing from social media accounts in ways that scream cover-up or manipulation. Even without confirmation, it's exactly the kind of storytelling that makes people click, comment, and stay glued. Meanwhile, brands, industry executives, and music insiders are watching closely. One alleged internal memo leaked, of course, suggested, if this escalates, It could affect partnerships, collaborations, and even festival appearances. In other words, this isn't just gossip, this is a full-blown career jeopardy scenario, and fans know it. Twitter is buzzing with lines like, "This is bigger than the charts. This is life or career level stuff," to add fuel to the fire. Several close friends of D4vd are posting vague statements online, almost cryptic in nature. One supposedly said, "I can't talk, but the truth is worse than anyone thinks." Another commented, "People are seeing this video of him that the world didn't know existed." These statements, while unverified, are perfect clickbait and speculation fuel, which only makes the public scramble for answers faster. And here's this video that really escalates the tension. The girlfriend's last words have now become a viral cultural touchpoint. TikTok compilations, reaction videos, and deep dive threads dissect every syllable, creating layers of drama, suspense, and social pressure. Every new upload adds another theory, another conspiracy, another angle that keeps people coming back for more. So here's the takeaway for this video. The scandal isn't just about a shocking revelation or emotional heartbreak. It's about power, influence, secrecy, and public obsession, all colliding in a way that's explosive, viral, and impossible to ignore. The messages, leaks, brand reactions, and social media frenzy are turning this into a story that feels bigger than music itself. And trust me, we're just scratching the surface. Because next, in this video, we dive into the fallout, consequences, and what could happen next: legal actions, potential government probes, financial ramifications, and public uproar that might just reshape D4vd's entire career. Alright, buckle up, because this is where the story goes from wild speculation to full-blown crisis mode. The last words of D4vd's girlfriend didn't just spark an internet fire, they ignited what could be the most consequential scandal of his career. And when the streets, the media, and brands are all simultaneously panicking, you know it's serious. First, let's talk legal consequences. Experts are weighing in, and they're not mincing words. Even if D4vd isn't directly implicated in wrongdoing beyond an emotional and complicated relationship, the alleged communication and leaked messages could attract the attention of law enforcement. One hypothetical legal analyst told us, if authorities find evidence of manipulation, coercion, or anything that legally endangers the girlfriend, this could escalate into criminal investigations. We're talking potential charges, subpoenas, and even a federal probe if interstate communication is involved. And the fallout isn't just legal. The music industry is scrambling behind the scenes. Labels and sponsors have already started reassessing partnerships. Sources claim multiple brands quietly halted campaigns, pulled merchandise, and even froze payments, moves that are subtle on the surface, but sent shockwaves through D4vd's financial ecosystem. Internal brand memos allegedly read, "Do not associate with this talent until the situation is resolved." That's serious. In the corporate world, hesitation like this can wipe out millions in revenue before the public even realizes it. Meanwhile, social media has erupted into a digital courtroom of its own. Fans, influencers, and critics are dissecting every lyric, every Instagram post, every tour date. TikTok compilations go viral every hour, each one speculating about new hidden meanings, cryptic emojis, and coincidences. Reddit threads are exploding, with thousands of comments debating D4vd's innocence versus guilt. And the internet isn't stopping. The pressure is relentless, and it's only adding fuel to the fire. And don't forget the potential career ramifications. Imagine this: sold-out tours, billions of streams, a growing fan base, all threatened by one viral scandal. In the industry, timing is everything. One source said, even a hint of controversy like this can make festival organizers, radio stations, and collaborators rethink working with him. It's the kind of story that can literally freeze a career overnight. Fans are seeing it happen in real time. One viral Twitter thread even joked, D4vd might have to rebrand as D4vd, the cautionary tale. Harsh, yeah, but the joke hits too close to home. Now, let's address public backlash. This is where things get messy. People are outraged, and the conversation isn't just about music, it's about ethics, morality, and power dynamics. Alleged friends and sources online are posting cryptic statements like, "Everyone close to him knew something was off." Comments like this are sparking debates about accountability, celebrity influence, and whether D4vd's fame shielded him from scrutiny. The public is hungry for answers, and every new leak is being dissected like forensic evidence. And speaking of leaks, Here's a spicy one. Some social media sleuths claim they've uncovered alleged financial exchanges and hush money supposedly tied to the scandal. Anonymous accounts allege D4vd used payments to keep quiet certain individuals who might have exposed the full story earlier. Now, whether this is true or not doesn't matter. The rumor itself has the internet in a frenzy, with conspiracy theories spreading faster than wildfire. Memes, reaction videos, and even TikTok dances are all centered around these claims. Welcome to the age of viral scandal. Meanwhile, analysts are connecting dots in ways that feel almost cinematic. Posts point to the timing of music releases, the last words, and the disappearance of messages, creating a narrative that fans are calling chillingly orchestrated. Others argue it's coincidence, but the drama sells itself. And remember, the girlfriend's final words are the core. Every theory, every speculation, every viral video is tied back to them. This is the ultimate hook, and it keeps people glued to their screens, hungry for the next update. And let's not ignore the industry insiders' panic. According to hypothetical sources, record labels are convening emergency meetings. Sponsors are evaluating legal exposure, and festival organizers are quietly reconsidering D4vd slots. One imaginary insider posted, "We're not sure if we should announce the tour or delay. The public narrative is changing by the hour." That's serious. In the music business, perception is everything. One false move can destroy relationships, partnerships, and future opportunities. Now, imagine the human side of this. D4vd's fanbase is split in real time. Some are defending him fiercely, posting, "He didn't do anything wrong. Stop witch hunting." Others are demanding accountability. How can you ignore the messages and the pattern? And this clash, it's making every comment section, every thread, every video explode with engagement, which is exactly the kind of chaos that goes viral. And the media, oh, they're feasting. Blogs, YouTube commentators, news sites all covering every update like it's front page news. Each new leak, each new analysis is another layer to the drama. It's like watching a slow motion train wreck, except everyone online has popcorn and is live tweeting every moment. One viral headline even read, "D4vd's last words revelation changes everything about the young star." That's the level of hysteria we're talking about. Let's not forget the legal hypotheticals. Even if prosecutors haven't officially stepped in yet, analysts are speculating potential charges, subpoenas, and even federal investigations. Why? Because if any of the allegations about manipulation, coercion, or improper communications hold weight, the legal consequences could be massive. One imagined legal tweet read, "If authorities dig deep, this could be textbook statutory scrutiny." The tension is thick. People are waiting for law enforcement statements like it's the season finale of a thriller. And the psychological layer? Fans and social media detectives are obsessed with understanding D4vd's mindset. Was he aware of the power he wielded? Did he know the effect of his words, his actions, his influence? Posts analyzing lyrics like "I killed you in my mind" and comparing them to messages online are circulating like evidence in a courtroom drama. Every detail is being picked apart, every coincidence amplified, every rumor exploding into full-blown theories. Finally, let's talk the cliffhanger factor, because this is this video that keeps people watching, sharing, and commenting. Nobody knows what's next. Is D4vd going to address it? Will law enforcement step in? Are more messages, screenshots, or evidence about to surface? Social media speculation is running wild, with hashtags, memes, and reaction videos keeping the story alive and trending. And that's the genius and terrifying thing about viral scandals. They don't end until someone makes them end. So here's the takeaway for this video. The fallout is multi-layered, chaotic, and escalating. Legal threats, public outrage, fan wars, brand panic, and social media hysteria are all converging. The last words of the girlfriend have become a cultural earthquake, shaking the very foundation of D4vd's career and reputation. Every click, every post, every video adds fuel to the fire. And whether D4vd is innocent, guilty, or somewhere in between, the internet isn't letting go. And now, the ultimate question: what happens next? Will D4vd finally break his silence, or will the speculation spiral even further out of control? Will brands quietly return, or is this the beginning of a career collapse that no one saw coming? Could law enforcement step in, or will this all dissolve into another viral storm of rumors? This isn't just about a musician, it's about power, secrets, and influence behind closed doors. And now, the internet has become this video of the investigation. Every tweet, meme, and Reddit post is a puzzle piece, and the story keeps evolving every hour. So, I want to hear from you. What do you think really happened? Are we witnessing a career ruined by circumstance or something darker? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if this shocked you, and subscribe for the next explosive update. You don't want to miss what's coming. It's coming.